Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, shopping, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about infection. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are infectious as diseases. You may feel you are helping the drowning man, but you are only participating your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draws misfortunes on themselves. They will always draw it in on you. Associate with the happy and fortunate instead. This is so true. When you have people out there that dwell on their misery, their unhappiness, their victimhood, and it's amazing how they pull you in, suck you in, drain you. And remember, I talked about how you can't help anybody but yourself. And by you pulling yourself in with their drama, with their misery, do you know that creates disease in your own body? That creates unhappiness in your own body. You actually have to protect yourself from those kind of people around you. You're not doing them a favor. You're doing them a disservice. And the word is called enabling. You're enabling them to not take responsibility for themselves. You can make a suggestion and walk away. This is powerful. This is very hard to do. So many people are caught up into this drama of hating and degrading and devaluing, and you become a part of that. You become that sickness. You become that disease. You decide the type of energy you want to be around. You decide the people that you want to be around. Do you want to be around winners or do you want to be around losers? And that really is pretty much a matter of fact. And we go back to childhood when your parents say, you become what you hang with, who you are with. And it's absolutely true. So today, if you're not happy with the people that are around you, you may want to look at that. Do you have a partner that's taking you down? Do you have a best friend that's taking you down? Do you have somebody at work that's taking you down? Do you have somebody in a program that's taking you down? Do you have a therapist or a family member that's taking you down? I suggest you get away as quickly as possible and start renewing your life and start making changes. And it's not an easy thing to do. Changing your life, fighting for your happiness, fighting for your freedom. It's work at first, and then it becomes natural, like going to the bathroom. And remember, balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, you have to have those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. Okay, I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Tao. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. Okay, I'm going to read from Michael Singer, The Untethered Soul. I like to read from different books. And today's message is, you must learn not to be afraid. You must learn not to be afraid of the inner pain and disturbance. As long as you're afraid of the pain, you will try to protect yourself from it. The fear will make you do that if you want to be free. Simply view inner pain as a temporary shift in your energy flow. There's no reason to fear this experience. You must not be afraid of rejection or of how you feel if you got sick, or if someone died, or if someone else went wrong. You cannot spend your life avoiding things that are not actually happening, or everything will become negative. How are you holding yourself back based on a made-up scenario in your mind? What is the imaged fear or pain that you are protecting yourself from? Once you identify it, practice the simple affirmations. I can handle that. Fear and pain are just something you are aware of. Write about it. Is it like to affirm that you can handle pain and fear? Well, this is interesting because I was really tested when Joe went away. That was really the beginning and the end of my whole new life of what I was challenging myself. That was the most challenging time of my life when they locked up my ex-husband and I was stuck with a 7 and an 8-year-old, and I had a lot of work to do. I had to triple my income in 3 weeks. I had to make everything right, go back and forth to the prison, be the mother, be the father, take care of the ship, where I was going to lose everything. It's fight or flight. And in the meantime, it really taught me all those fears that Michael Singer that are talking about, all those responsibilities that I put on myself. I realized I was really on my own, that the only person I could really care about is myself. That's what gave me the impetus and the power to start teaching that and start educating other people, because I experienced it in my own life. Everybody ran from me. And then in the end, we are alone. It's up to us to make ourselves happy. Success, again, I talk about this. Success is truly what you do today. So we don't have to make this like so huge, so impossible. So today, what I want you to do, any negative thoughts, anything that you feel you need to, your energy is burned up by taking care of somebody else, smash that thought. It's not your responsibility. Now, if you need to make a phone call, if you need to get somebody into rehab, if you need to give somebody a ride, if you need to be in action for a minute to help somebody out, that's one thing. But to feel completely responsible for them and be in that whole drama, that's not your part. Okay? So, like I said, the hardest part is if you can make a phone call, help somebody go into rehab, or help them find a therapist, lead them the way to having a better life, then you can do that. But to get into the full drama of it and the recovery, that's not your job. That's why there's counselors, mediators, therapists, psychologists, programs. There's so much out there now that there's no reason for anybody to be alone and suffering. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, working out, keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you will say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. The more people we help win, the more we win. And I want you to have a conspicuous day today. And thank you for listening.